Honey Bunny and Pumpkin are at a diner and decide to rob the place. Two gangsters, Jules and Vincent, talk before a mission. Jules tells Vince that Marcellus Wallace has punished one of his men for being too friendly with Marcellus's wife, Mia. They reach some boy's apartment to retrieve a briefcase belonging to their boss, killing two guys in the process. Marcellus pays Butch the boxer to throw a boxing match, and then entrusts Vincent with the task of entertaining his wife Mia that evening because he is away on business. Vince goes to his drug dealer Lance, buys some heroin, and then picks up Mia to take her to dinner. They eat, win a dance competition, and return home. Mia finds the heroin in Vince's jacket and, thinking that it's cocaine, sniffs it, going into overdose. Vince, desperate, takes Mia to Lance's house and saves her with a shot of adrenaline. They agree not to tell Marcellus what happened. After having bet the money given by Marcellus, Butch wins the match and reaches his girlfriend Fabienne, with whom he planned to leave the city. The next morning, Butch discovers that Fabienne did not pack his gold watch, handed down from father to son with enormous difficulties. He then reaches his old apartment where he retrieves the watch. Vince, who was waiting for Butch on Marcellus's order, comes out from the bathroom and Butch kills him. Butch comes across Marcellus by chance and tries to kill him by hitting him with a car. They are both seriously injured and Marcellus chases him into a pawn shop. Maynard, the shop owner, imprisons them in the basement, and when they are joined by Maynard's cousin Zed, the two men start to rape Marcellus. Butch manages to break free, but instead of escaping, he comes back, kills Maynard, and frees Marcellus, who takes care of Zed by shooting him in the groin and entombs him alive in the basement. Marcellus tells Butch to leave. The debt is now paid. Butch runs away with Fabienne on Zed's chopper. After killing Brett, another member of the gang suddenly emerges from the bathroom shooting at Vince and Jules, but missing them. They kill him and leave with Marvin, the only survivor. Jules says it's a miracle that they weren't killed, is a sign from God, and decides to leave this kind of life to be a better person. Arguing over whether it was a miracle or not, Vince accidentally shoots and kills Marvin, smearing the car with blood. They cannot stay on the road with a car full of blood, so they go to the home of Jimmy, a friend of Jules, who lives in that area. Jimmy allows them to hide the car, but just for 1 hour, until his wife Bonnie comes home. Jules calls Marcellus, who sends Mr. Wolf, a man who solves problems. Mr. Wolf explains how to clean up the car and themselves, and gives them some of Jimmy's old clothes. They go to Monster Joe's junkyard, and Joe gets rid of the car and the corpse. Jules and Vince go to a diner for breakfast, the same one that Honey Bunny and Pumpkin robbed. Jules gives Pumpkin his wallet, but refuses to give him the briefcase as it belongs to Marcellus. Pumpkin insists, and Jules disarms him. He explains that he would normally have killed him, but from today on he is a new person and lets them go with the loot.